Well, it's another day, another drama, unfortunately. And we've now got a customer asking for us to buy him 4 new tyres after we bought a set of wheels 3 months ago. So stay tuned, let us know what you think to this one. Drop a comment and tell us if we're being unreasonable or if this guy is out of this world. So a quick introduction, who are we, what do we do? We are GB Wheels, I am Jacob, and we specialise in OEM alloy wheel packages for mostly the higher range of cars, such as Audi, Volkswagen, Mercedes, BMW, Range Rover, Porsche, that kind of market. So quick bit about me, I am now 30, I've been doing this since I was 17 years old, so I am not the oldest in the game, but I know one or two things about wheels. So, introduction to the customer, Edward. I'm not going to give his full name because I don't want people finding his profile, giving him a bit of hate online. It's not what this is about. I just want to know is, do you think he is in the right and reasonable, or do you think we've been fair? Is this something we could do differently? So, Edward messaged on a Sunday night, 5-6 o'clock. Now, I always check my phone, and that's my choice. Don't get forced to do that. I could have picked a 9 till 5 lifestyle, but at the end of the day, we get people who need their cars for work. We've had all kinds of people, anyone, footballers, nurses, police officers, binmen, anything. People, if they break their wheels and they need it sorting there and then. So I'll always look at my phone because at the end of the day, if I can help, I will help. That's what we're here for. So he messaged on a Sunday night and he's seen some wheels for sale. They were up at 995 for an Audi TT. And he wanted to buy them, and he said, "Oh, if I paid you directly, can you do the postage for free?" So I said, "Well, postage is normally about £100, but what we'll do the postage for free. The wheels are really good condition. I think they're very nice. We save a bit on eBay, and you get a better deal. So fantastic, 995. We will accept your offer." He then comes back and says, "Oh, would you do 950?" I'm like, "Well, hold on, I've just accepted your offer." "Oh, but you save a bit on eBay and right, but you're getting free postage." And so there's a lot of back and forth, and I'm not going to bore you with the ins and outs of it, but we're getting through 7-8 messages on a Sunday night, and there's got to be a bit of respect each way. I don't mind doing you a favour and texting you on an evening, on a weekend, but just have a bit of respect. Like, if you make an offer, follow through with it. Don't then start asking questions. So he's made the offer. Now he's wanting to pay less than what he's offered, and he's saying, "Oh, what are the tyres like? Are the wheels in good condition?" And all our adverts, they have a picture of the tyres, they have a picture of the wheels, and they have a video as well. So I'll put the photos of the ad on your screen, see what you think. I think they're really good condition. Now, we have a bit of back and forth. We agreed 995, and he sent 975. So this is really awkward now, because it's like, what? So you've had a deal, you've had free postage, but now you've cut me £20 short. And you might say it's only £20, but principle and reason, it's not £20, it's £120 because the postage would have been that. So, a lot of back and forth, and eventually he spends the extra £20 and sends it and says it was an innocent mistake. Right, okay. Now, red flag, big red flag, lots of texts, lots of questions. Sunday night, makes an offer, withdraws it and makes a lower one after we accept it, undercuts us on the price, everything like that. Fine, no problem. So this is the start of February. So wrap them up, send them to the customer, everything's happy. Off they go. Gets them delivered. Get a message from Edward. "Oh, hello, the wheels, they've got some paint flaking off them." Okay, well, they're not new. They're not refurbished by us. They're used. Just in the way that if you bought a used car, it might have a stone chip, but they were really good, these wheels, in fairness. I cleaned them all up and gave them a bit of a coating. Everything was really good with them. They were a really nice set, and obviously you'll see the pictures, see what you think. But I said, "Oh, well, that's strange. Where's this paint that's flaking off?" "Oh, it's on the back of one of the spokes." On the back? But you don't see when it's on the car. Right, and sent me a picture. Oh my days, really? Well, I'll tell you what, we're reasonable. We want people to be happy. We don't want to leave sour taste in people's mouths. What we'll do, tell you what, Edward, you send me that wheel. I will repaint that wheel, powder coat it, acid dip it, start again, free of charge. You just send it to us and arrange the collection. Can't be fairer than that, because we want people to be happy. I'm not interested in just taking someone's money and then disappearing. It's all about the customer experience. So that's what I offered. Oh, no, that's fine. I'm going to touch him with some touch-up paint. Right, fine, that's reasonable, because I looked at the photo. I'll try to put that on your screens as well, see what it's like. It's on the back of a wheel. You'll never see it on the car. Ultimately, you just want to protect it slightly, because you don't want bare metal. It will expand and corrode over time. Even though they are used, they're not refurbished, and they are not new. So that was that. But then I get another text. One of the centre caps is missing. Well, one centre cap is missing. That's a bit strange. Oh yeah, it's missing. Fine, no problem. We'll send you another set. Sent him another set of 4, and I thought I'd best send him 4, because I know what the next thing is going to be. I've got the centre caps, but they don't quite match the other 3. You sent me 1, but it doesn't match. So I just sent him 4 proper Audi centre caps, brand new, never used, in the post, off we go. So he has 4 and they all match, and we're sort of avoiding any further problems or conflict. There you go, here's 4 for free. Taking his word on that. I don't know if they're missing or not. I've got no idea. There's no point in asking for him for a photo of this, because at the end of the day, he could just take one out of a wheel, sling it to the side, take a picture. Oh, it's missing. It's just a complete situation of trust. So we send him 4 centre caps out. Another message. I haven't got them. Well, that's strange, because we sent it with Royal Mail and we never have a problem. And I'll tell you what, I thought best send him some more. So 4 more centre caps go out in the post. I send them with every tracked, signed for, because I thought I'm not going to have this twice, because for all I know, he's got those centre caps, but I've got no proof. My mistake, amateur error, won't use Royal Mail again. So get a text. Yeah, all fine, everything's sorted, happy days, brilliant, no problem. So this is the start of February. We are now in almost the middle of May. So I get a text message, and I had to print it off, because there's that many messages. I'm just beyond belief. So where is it? Hello. Just about to fit the wheels, and I've noticed that one of them appear to be cracking or rotting. The other 2 are fine. That's it. Right. Okay. So you've had the wheels for 3 months, and now all of a sudden they're cracking or rotting. Bear in mind, these tyres, I think, were 4mm. So I personally wouldn't run them on an Audi TT anyway, but everything we have, it comes off cars that are in use every day. We don't deal with salvage yards. We only deal with people who've maybe put aftermarket wheels on. So these tyres are in use every day. Everything was fine. But now, 3 months later, there's a problem with them. So my first thoughts are, is this guy having a laugh? 3 months and he's asking me about tyres. And he claims to not have fitted them, but how do I know that? And equally, if he has not fitted them, where has he stored them? Because tyres, you can't just store in the sunlight. They will perish. The tyres are designed to be used. They're designed to be rolling and in use every day. So, okay, but what does he want? Let's get to the crux of that, because if I can help someone, again, I will. I don't mind helping people, but please understand, it's a favour. I'm not obligated to do these situations 3 months later. So, hello, how can I help? Is that what I put? Because I need to know what you want. I'm going to send you some pictures and blah, blah, blah. So I looked at the pictures. Again, I'll put it on screen. The first one I looked, I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with that. And then there's another one and it's borderline. But, if you look at the MOT manual, about tyres off the top of my head, if there's cords exposed, bulges, that kind of thing, that's when it's an MOT fail. Otherwise, it's an advisory at most. So, got the pictures. All right, yeah, how can I help then? Because you've got to tell me what you want. It's not for me to guess. Well, I'm not happy because I spent £1,000 and blah, blah, blah. And, there's all these text messages and, I've not fitted them and, I'm just not happy. I would like you to buy 4 new tyres. Sorry, what? So the tyres that are on the wheel are 4mm Pirellis that are used, but you want 4 new tyres. And apparently these tyres were 18 years old. But what I do, because we have these situations a lot where people seem to, I don't know if it's innocent or if they're trying to scam us, but we get it a lot. So I never delete pictures. So I looked at the pictures. They're only 7 years old. So he's told me all the tyres are 18 years old or whatever he said. And you think, God, that sounds a bit bad. But actually, they're only 7 years old and you're allowed up to 10 years anyway. But who cares? We don't want conflict. We don't want argument. We don't want drama. I can imagine what most people would say after 3 months. That's some tyres. But I tried to be reasonable, so we've offered him a refurb on a wheel that wasn't refurbished or new. We've sent him 4 centre caps twice. Okay, the first set maybe he didn't get. We'll trust him on that. We've sent another 4. So these tyres, I said, well, you know, it's a bit of an odd situation. I've never had someone ask me for some tyres after 3 months. You know, for all I know, you've been using it. I don't know how you've stored them. The tyres weren't really, you know, a major part of the deal anyway. The wheels are where the value is. You know, these are £1,000 from Audi. Tell you what we'll do, we'll ring Audi, let's see how much they are.
No, also, yeah, £935 without the VAT. You have to add VAT on top of that for the CH1.
Okay, so
sorry.
Yeah, so £935. That's just the rim only for one, no tyre, and plus the VAT on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Leave that with me. Thank you very much.
No worries. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Bye 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 bye. There you go. £935, no tyre, plus the VAT. So we're over £1,000 per rim. This guy's got them for £995 delivered to his door. I mean, the tyres are just there, whatever, who cares? That's a bargain, is it not? Anyway, back to the rest of the video. So, back to this. So he's now asked for some tyres. I've said to him, I said, well, what we'll do is I will get some tyres for you and I will build them to you at cost price. I won't make any money off this. And on top of that, because we get good deals, we're in the trade, so we'll probably get a better price on tyres than he would ever get. And on top of that, I will post them to you free of charge. So you pay for just the tyres and I will cover the postage because I'm reasonable, I'm nice. I don't want people to have bad taste in the mouth about situations as unreasonable as they maybe are. Oh no, Edward was not happy with this. He thought that was unreasonable and he spent a lot of money on these wheels and it doesn't matter, it's been 3 months and he could have been using them. We get a massive epistle from him about how under the Consumer Rights Act he's covered because there was a fault at the point of the sale. Very disappointed we've got rotten Pirellis. I didn't expect you to buy 4 new Pirellis, but I want 4 budget ones and all this stuff. And then I drive from one place to another for maybe 30 minutes and I get 6, 7 text messages. Hello, question mark. Are you there? Are you ignoring me? Those kinds of texts. And at this point, I know this guy, if I had any doubts before, I know he's not reasonable. Why on earth are you sending 7, 8 texts with question marks because someone hasn't replied to you within 30 minutes? What is going through your head when you're doing that? Could have been at a doctor's appointment. Could have been picking someone up. A relative. It could be many things. Could have been sat on the toilet with constipation. Who knows? But why are you doing this? I just don't understand the mindset. So I told him that, at this point, I know he's been unreasonable. So I told him on no uncertain terms, right, look, it's not reasonable to be sending all these messages to me. It's also not reasonable for you to be asking for tyres after 3 months. I won't be offering you some tyres for free. And I'm sorry, I've offered you a real nice gesture, I think. I don't even have to deal with this anymore. That's where we are. Oh no, he's going to now take us to court because he needs to return them and all this rigmarole. And it goes on. And at this point, I've just said, okay, see you in court. Because if you want to go to court on small claims, I don't particularly want to do that. I think it's a bit silly, really. But we'll do that. That's fine. We can mediate it. I'm here to talk. Maybe in the comments let us know, do you think I'm being unreasonable? I've offered this guy a free refurb, some centre caps, I've offered him some tyres at cost price and I was going to post them for free. Maybe I'm missing something and I am the most evil person in the world, the dodgy wheel seller. Who knows? Hopefully I'm just like everyone's sort of seeing the side that we're seeing here where this does not seem like normal behaviour. And I think what's happened is he has decided that he's going to sell the car, get rid of it. Maybe he can't afford to run an Audi TT anymore. Times are hard, and that's not a joke. People are really struggling with the bills. And instead of just saying, hello, mate, I bought these wheels 3 months ago. I've not used them. Do you want to buy them back? Because I've not got the car anymore. He's gone down, I'm going to be clever route, and try it on. So let's just say, for argument's sake, the tyres are absolutely awful, rotten. Who spends £1,000 on some wheels and when they arrive doesn't check them, and then 3 months later there's a problem? But he did check them because we've seen the paint issues, we've seen the centre cap. So why is it the tyres were fine 3 months ago but they're not fine now. And one of the things he said was, these wheels are in horrendous condition, they're covered in marks, etc., etc. It's like, well, I didn't want to say anything. He said, well, you did say something, Edward. You said that one of them had some flaky paint, but if they were covered in marks and awful, why is it that when they're in the pictures, they're absolutely mint? And why is it that you moaned about the centre caps and a tiny bit of paint flaking off the back of spoke, but you didn't say this? You know, you've lied to me about the tyres being 18 years old. For all I know, you've lied about the centre caps. I just don't know. I mean, this is crazy. So let us know in the comments, what do you think? You know, is this guy reasonable? Is it fair that after 3 months we should just buy someone 4 new tyres? And, you know, it doesn't matter if they've used them, sat them in the garden in the sun. We should be responsible for that. Or do you think he's in cloud cuckoo land? Like, what do you think? Let us know in the comments.